What is up, everybody, and welcome to Defend Your Units. Alongside me is my co-host, partner in crime, Cody from Blood Money MMA Bets, and we have two special guests tonight. We have Chef Mikey and Derek Izzy. They've been following us forever.
Woo!
We had to get them on one of these shows, so we got them on this one. Sharp guys. How's it going, Cody? I'll start you off. Looking forward to this card and your bets as well.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, the Al Hassan was my most confident pick, and that got canceled. I'm getting sick of that. But other than that, no, I do like this card. It's going to be some good fights. I can't wait. I can't wait to break it down with these two dudes down here. I'm telling you, I've been talking to these two dudes since I started this, like the first couple of weeks. So they both are sharp as hell. They both know what they're talking about. Both funny. Good dudes. So, like, honestly, it's going to be a good card to watch, but I can't wait to break these fights down with these two dudes. Right?
Yes, sir. I 100% agree. And Chef Mikey, I'll bring it over to you. How's it going, man? Are you looking forward to this card?
What's happening? Welcome to UFC 98. Gonna kick some ass, pick some fights, hang out with my friends. Known you guys forever. Quick shout out to my Nikki and the old Discord, the old Amen gang, and shout out to Cody's old Discord, the Cabbage Patch. Big Derek, Johnny, and Cody on the same show. The first time. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, no problem, man. And Derek, our guy. What's up, Derek? How's it going, man?
Yeah, Bad Luck Chuck is in full swing on this card.
Let's go.
Our fight picks algorithm is predicting a lot of finishes, but breaking down the fights, I'm not sure we're going to see that. We'll see what happens.
It is predicting a lot. I'm going to do the fight algorithm.
I'm on the opposite end. I don't think there's going to be a lot of finishes, but I'm not the smartest guy in the world.
Hey, I'm hoping let them know about the fight algorithm and where to find you and everything at Derek, because I've been following his fight algorithm for years, and it's hitting above 60%, which is better than most people, and it's freaking awesome. But I got to go against it this week. It has a bunch of different bets, but let them know about that, man.
Yeah,
Derek.
go Derek.
Yeah, the fight algorithm is free. I publish it on Twitter every week. If you go to @DerekIzzy, you can see my Twitter. You can add me, subscribe there. And you'll see the fight picks algorithm, and as well as the algorithm that predicts what fights are going to end by finish. Those will all be highlighted in yellow, and I believe that's at like a 64% accuracy rate for predicting finishes.
Which is crazy.
You can also see me on DerekIzzy.com, where I've got a podcast on little-known events in U.S. history and true crime. So check that out, DerekIzzy.com.
Awesome. So yeah, the links are below in the description if you definitely want to check that out, and go subscribe and follow all that good stuff.
Shoot, I'm gonna have to talk to Derek and
the algorithm is every week. Derek comes with the algorithm, and you can check your analysis versus his numbers, and it makes you feel confident, and it makes you feel if you want to fade or you don't want to fade. But it's just a really cool tool. I love it.
Really is.
Do it every week.
I'm gonna have to have Derek. So you got DerekIzzy.com, man. I'm gonna have to have you pay you to build me a little website. You know how to do all that stuff, huh? That's nice.
Yeah.
That's blows my mind. Like, I have no clue. That's awesome. And that algorithm's phenomenal. And yeah, dude, by the end of the show, we got to get Chef Mikey to make a Twitter account, man. He would be the best
get him
on Twitter. I'm telling you, he's one of the funniest dudes in the game, man. His takes on stuff are amazing. I'm still trying to eat a beef Wellington, you know.
Oh, man, I made one. Remember that back in the day? I lost a bet on Wellington Terman, and so I made Leia beef Wellington.
And it looked phenomenal. Chef's an old chef, a retired chef from freaking Vegas.
I am retired.
Said he's gonna cook me some food when we come out and visit.
There we go. I love it.
Lamb chops when I see it.
Oh,
let's go.
I'm Greek and I love lamb, so perfect.
Rosemary, nice.
Dude,
that's all you need. Garlic, rosemary, thyme.
Sometimes
never knew.
A little
throw it in there.
Dude, I never knew how much I like garlic until I've been eating like some Mediterranean food and stuff like that. Like their garlic sauce is the best thing in the world.
It is great. But we'll go through the chat here real quick, and then we'll get going for you. We got Dixon Cider, our guy. Johnny Cody, if you aren't wearing Japanese kimonos for this live stream, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. Why?
I can go get one.
I don't have one.
I'll be
actually,
in here,
you know what?
Like Pineapple Express, like Danny McBride on Pineapple Express.
I think,
like,
I think the wife has one.
I
don't know where it's at, though. Let's see. We got Jeff in here. What's up, Jeff?
That'd be disrespectful because I don't think Johnny's on the Taira train this week. No, you should have like a
I'm on the Taira train,
Just
but
not on the Taira
not-
price, not the price of the tickets for the
the
train.
price is so crazy. We'll get there. It's crazy.
300 a ticket.
Thank you very much. Real Fight Picks, they will have the kimonos on, but since they're not confident they'll be wearing any underneath. Exactly. What's up, Real Fight Picks? Appreciate you coming out. Covert, our guy. What's up, Covert? Appreciate you as well. Anakin, what's up, man?
What up,
Appreciate
dude?
you too. He's still upset about Alazan. I agree. I'm
salty as
fuming.
I'm mad. Yeah.
Like I had Alazan in probably 3 bets. Like he was my anchor this week because I was like super confident.
As he should have been. Josh Frem
just got a chance this week.
So did he not accept the fight, or did Frem pull out? Because it just says Frem missed weight.
I want to say I don't know if the doctors let him. I don't see
Alazan. He's a mean dude. I don't see him being like.
No, it had to have been on the Frem side. It's something to do with Frem. That's not Alazan.
They don't like him enough to let him fight overweight. That just
right. There's like he came in overweight against Jamie Pickett and looked like poop, dude.
He looked like shit, and he barely won.
Fighting Pickett, it doesn't get much,
No, go Pickett to Al Hassan. That's night.
And that live TV, what's up, man? First time viewer, appreciate you coming out. Derek Rocks, of course he does. That's why he's on our show.
Facts.
Exactly. So before we get started, make sure you hit that like button if you're on YouTube, all that good stuff. We'll get going, and then I'll remind everybody once more people start coming in. First fight we're gonna do is Clayton Carpenter versus Lucas Roca. And Cody, you can go ahead and start this one off.
Bro, this is one of the tougher fights on the card for me to break down because Carpenter's well-rounded everywhere. He's got pretty good kickboxing. He's got decent, good wrestling and really good jiu-jitsu. But then you watch Hoka fight people, dude, and this guy, he's built like a little midget. I think we can say that. Past 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's but what's wrong with midget?
You see how he's built though? He's built fucking weird. Like his legs, like everything. This is his whole shape. But is
it like a Josiane Nunez build?
No, because it's not like it's just like how his build is. I don't know if you look at him, his torso's real little weird. His legs are short but stocky, but it's also like they're spread apart, and he throws all these weird kicks from every weird angles, and he throws both arms like. He's built like Gumby or something, bro, where he's just throwing stuff. But he's good, dude, and he's fought some good competition. Like he's fought some high level competition, even Betancourt and another dude, the Silva, and even more than that. But them are just the 2 that come off the top of my head. But shows good grappling. Like he gets taken down against De Silva, who's actually really good in the first round, and that he was like 11-1 or 10-1 or something like that at the time, and he ended up making him work a bunch, wearing him out, and then winning the second 2 rounds. Then you see him knock out Betancourt after he tried to do the same thing. And I just think that this fight's going to be very close in the striking. I actually favor, after seeing Charez like beat up Carpenter on the Contender Series, Carpenter had to use grappling to win. I think Hoka can outstrike him. Carpenter hasn't fought in 2 years, so I don't like that either. And I think that he's not like a D1 wrestler. He's just got good MMA wrestling. So I like Hoka here. I think that he's got better striking. I think he's going to keep this fight standing for the most of the time, and he's going to land more volume. And he's got the forward pressure too. So give me Hoka, just that money line at like what, plus 185 is good.
Okay, right on. Chef Mikey, who do you like here?
Nice analysis, brother.
Thank you.
All right. So Mr. Carpenter, we've seen him fight a few times. He's got that tight, clean boxing. Really, really tight. Keeps it short. He's a super good wrestler, in my opinion. We've seen him go to war a little more than we thought. He was a prospect. So we're watching him, and he took that shot to the eye, and it just started swelling up. Really, remember that fight, guys? His eyes. He starts to show damage really fast, like he's, But I think he's a little cleaner. I think he's a little better of a wrestler than Roca. I think that Roca, with his weight cut issues, with, like you said, he looks like he has the body of a 12-year-old boy.
It's fucking weird, dude.
He looks like
weird shape, man.
You want to pat him on the head and say, "I could kick your ass and walk away," but you can't. It would be embarrassing. He's got those calf kicks. Carpenter, he leaves that lead leg out there. He's got the calf kicks. He's got the scrambles. He's good at. He's got the good get up game. But I think this is a step up for Roca. Obviously, it's a step up for Roca, and I think that Carpenter looked on the scales a lot bigger. He looked bigger. He looked bigger. He looked more manly. So I'm going to go ahead and go with a decision win for Carpenter, and that's that.
Right on. Derek, what do you like in this one?
Well, Carpenter's got that solid wrestling. He's got a good leg kick. He's got good power in his punches. Hoka's kind of wild. He's got good submission defense, but I think his wildness is going to leave him open to getting caught on the feet. But he knows how to fight through diversity. He's not going to quit when things start to get tough or if he ends up getting dropped. On the Contender Series, he got taken down repeatedly, and Clayton's going to have the ability to do that to him. But I think Clayton's going to win round 1 with his wrestling. The flying knee that Hoka has, though, that could come into play, but I don't see Clayton allowing that to happen. I think it's going to be a competitive fight, and as long as Clayton's cardio holds up, I see him taking the first 2 rounds at least and then winning a decision.
Hell yeah.
Right on. Yeah, I'm on the Clayton Carpenter side as well. I just like his grappling and wrestling more. I think on the feet, it would be kind of close, but
I'm head out now.
What's up?
I said, well, I'm gonna head out now. You guys can.
We'll
Bye.
No, I'm a lone
Let's
wolf
do the
on
show
this
without
one.
you then.
Lone wolf.
But yeah, I think on the feet though, it's going to be kind of close. They both have their advantages and here and there. But I think just on the mat, if Clayton Carpenter does get those takedowns, it's going to be night and day difference. And like Derek said, Roca has good submission defense, so it's not like he's going to get submitted right away. If he does, I can see maybe a late Carpenter submission or finish like in the 2nd or 3rd round. But I just think Clayton's going to get that wrestling going. On the feet, though, I do like him too, but it'll be a little bit closer. So there is a clear path for Clayton. Use that wrestling and grappling, and I think he gets this one done probably by decision. But like I said, I wouldn't be shocked if it's a late sub or something. The bets that I would look at, I like the over 2.5 at 155, minus 155. It's not too bad of a price. You can maybe look at, fight goes to decision too, but or just do Carpenter by decision at plus 110 if you think it's gonna go that route. But nothing too crazy to look at. I mean, I did have Carpenter parlayed with Al Hazan, but now it's just a straight bet. So I'm rooting for him no matter what. So let's go.
The only good Roca is Almond Roca.
Or what about Zach De La Roca?
Zach De La Roca.
Thank you. Someone knows who that is.
De La Roca. I can't just say that I'm not Mexican.
There you go. We got Rem Dog. Happy fight day, y'all. What's up, Rem? Appreciate you coming out. And real fights on Roca as well with you, Cody, by KO. Go. You guys can leave now.
Dude, I'm telling I was high on this kid. He was supposed to fight someone tough too, and it got canceled. And I was actually going to be on him on that fight because when I watched this tape for the Contender Series, I'm like, dude, the little dude's good. And he's 17-1. You know what I mean? And he's fought tough competition.
Jose Johnson, and then he was supposed to fight Joshua Ban.
Ban. That was the fight I was looking forward to. In April, he was going to fight Joshua Ban. Beat him. Wait till you see him today. You might have a little different opinion. Hoka's good. Carpenter he's 28. He looks like he's a young prospect, like he's 22, but he's not. He's only got 6 fights.
But he might be like 14. You don't know.
14-year-old going to take an ass whooping today.
He's going to take an ass whooping.
Hoka's a weird. I'm telling you, Roca. He's a weird fighter, dude. He's good. It's like he's a legit fighter. Like he'll fight you anywhere, and a good cardio, good forward pressure.
I feel like you're explaining another guy that's coming up later in the card, but you're going with the other guy, so it's weird.
Difficult.
Here we go.
All right, we'll go to the next fight. It's going to be Dan Argueta versus Cody Haddon. Derek, who do you like here?
Well, Cody's got a good jab. He comes forward.
Don't give Cody that much credit.
He's going to find out. He's going to find out the hard way on that.
He comes forward and mixes in his takedowns really well. But Argueta's got powerful takedowns, and his power, it's like power versus technique. I think that's what we're going to see here. They both like to move forward with punches and takedowns. I think Argueta has an advantage in the clinch, but when it comes to stamina and smoother technique, Haddon will be at an advantage. Now, both guys are durable, so it's a tough one. I've been back and forth, power versus technique. I don't know how Cody's going to handle the pressure of Argueta, but I could see Cody starting to move backwards and the pressure of Argueta taking over. But for my pick, the higher level of competition that Argueta's faced is just going to help him that much more. But I think Cody will have improved being such a young fighter. I think he will have improved significantly since his last fight. So I'm thinking Cody by maybe a split decision.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. That's awesome. Chef Mikey, Who do you like?
Right, we've got the no contest king, Dan Argueta.
You're getting up there.
I've never seen a motor on somebody like Dan Argueta. The guy gets it going. He's a southpaw. He's got super huge shots. They're coming slow as fuck, but they're huge, right?
True.
He's got great head movement. He's a choke expert. He's got that fantastic cardio, and he always looks like he's ready to die for his spot in the UFC.
Yeah, determined to die.
Lay it on the line. Haddon, we know he's one of those Australian overhyped island guys. Haddon, he's good. It's his debut. We saw him lose to Ursig. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Good fighter, good striking. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but you never know, man. They're giving these black belts to Poatan.
Yeah, everybody's got them these days.
Yep.
I think Argueta takes him down and gives him the super flapjack and ends up getting him a nice submission in round 2.
Okay.
Nice.
That's what I think.
I like it. Cody?
Yeah. Like Haddon has great striking and he has good wrestling and jiu-jitsu. But it's weird because like when Haddon fought Steve Urseg, he came up to 135 and fought him. Urseg was out wrestling him. Then the dude we just seen on the Contender Series, Sean Gauchi, he fought Urseg, and when he fought Urseg, he was out wrestling Urseg. So it's like, I don't know if this dude's wrestling, Haddon's wrestling is really all that great. But like against Urseg, he was showing good scrambles and a good get-up game and pretty decent cardio. But then he slowed down in the 3rd round against Urseg, and that's how Urseg got the win over him. And when Urseg fought Gauchi, he slowed down a little bit in the 3rd round against Gauchi. Gauchi won. So I think Haddon's actually not even maybe as good a prospect as Gauchi. But Haddon's got good power in his hands. Obviously, you see him against Billy Brand, but he was just in there to stand and bang with him like that. And one of them dudes was going to connect. But, dude, this is such a tough fight to call. I mean, I don't think Haddon should be a big favorite like he is at all because you might as well live bet it because, like, Argueta's winning that 1st round no matter what. He's going to come out and wrestle this dude down. And then the question is, like, what's Haddon's cardio like? Because Argueta is going to come out and put a pressure. I mean, he took Gene Matsumoto down 9 times by the end of the 2nd round. And I think I favor Matsumoto a lot more than Haddon at this point in fighting. So, and if he wouldn't have got caught by that late submission, which I did call Johnny K, I know he was big.
Again, you can finish up what you were saying. If he didn't get caught by the submission, he would have won. You probably
no. I mean, he wasn't going to get. He wouldn't have got finished. That's what.
Oh, okay. He was probably going to lose, though. I'll tell you that.
But the dude puts a pace on, and he sticks to a game plan. But like, I just feel like the only thing I don't like is he slows down. He slows down, like because he pushes such a crazy pace that like he don't gas out and die. But he did it against Miles Johns, and he did it against freaking Matsumoto. But then like. This fight's very hard to call because is fucking Haddon as good as Miles John or Matsumoto? Fucking probably not. You know what I mean? And he took them dudes like he won both 1st rounds and almost a 2nd off of both of them dudes. So I picked Haddon. I didn't bet this fight. I picked Haddon because I feel like he's got really good scrambles. He can make Argueta work and then win the 2nd round just by landing more damage and then definitely win the 3rd round with damage, but not confident in it. No bets and not confident. And I don't hate anybody taking Argueta here. Way more experience. Way better wrestling, and Haddon might not be able to scramble with Argueta like he did with what's his nuts? What's that dude? The dude from Australia, Urseg. Because Urseg was at 125 and he came up to 135 to fight this dude. So and he still beat him. Like that's how he came up and took both titles in Eternal. But yeah, man, I'm taking Haddon, but I don't feel confident.
Yeah, I'm right with you. I'm taking Haddon, but I'm not confident. I would say Haddon is the more well-rounded guy, but Argueta's going to have, I think personally, he's going to have better wrestling. But Haddon, I think, is way better on the feet. Argueta's striking is, like Chef Mikey said, super slow, super telegraphed, but he can pack a punch if he lands, but he's super hittable on the feet too. But I mean, his style is going to get you down. He's going to grind on you, and he's going to try to wear you out and try to get a submission. But, that does take a toll if he doesn't get you out of there in the first 2 rounds, because we've seen in round 3, he slows down a bit and he gets a little sloppy with his takedowns, and he's very hittable too. So this fight could end up being a very close decision, maybe even split, like Derek said. So I'm just going to go with the better striker. I usually lean the better striker if it's a very close fight. But the bets that I would target is Argueta plus 3.5 at minus 150. I think, like Cody said, I think he wins round 1, maybe round 2. You're just hoping he doesn't do something stupid like leave his neck out there, like against Matsumoto, and lose. Or if you have the ability to do the takedowns landed, you can do Argueta over 2.5 takedowns. I think that's at minus 150 as well. I was able to get it a little bit better earlier in the week when I first dropped at plus 100, but that's like one of my fun bets. I don't track those kind of bets, but I do have that bet at plus 100. I think Argueta can get 3 takedowns in the first round personally. That's what I mean. Minus 150 is still good because he usually gets like 4 or 5 takedowns a fight, unless he gets submitted right away. So
free cabbage.
Or the no contest, the dreaded no contest.
But if those 3 takedowns happen before, you're good to go.
Not on a no contest.
No, yeah, it does.
No contest means
no contest.
Well,
it's
if I
voided.
get those takedowns,
but like if it's like not a disqualification, you know what I mean? Like if whatever somebody gets poked in the eye, but it's on accident, they can't go, then it's still hit.
Are you sure? Because I hit an over with that and it still worked. So
I don't know if there's no contest. Like when they make it,
it was like the what was it? Marcos and Sumadarji, Aori Kulang. It snuck over the 1.5 round.
You got paid for that?
Hit. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, no shit.
Darcy and Aori Kulang, like he does that shit every day. He just you know, who the fuck does that?
So good at them names. Sumadarji fights next week.
Man.
Yes, he does.
He's back.
We got Tai bets in here. What's up, Tai?
What up, Tai?
Rem Dog. Argueta did miss weight as well, so that could
100%.
play a part in this fight.
100%, and it's smart. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. You want to keep your contract. You give up 30% of your purse to maybe possibly make 4 more purses. Makes sense. It's 400% of a purse. You lose 30%. You still make 370, and you keep your career going. So it's smart, and that's what because
he's gonna wrestle, so it's gonna help out. Hopefully, it doesn't ruin his cardio.
And he knows Haddon's over here from Australia. That motherfucker ain't not fighting him, so he's gonna be just like.
Yeah, we got Matt in here. What do you guys think about Haddon by sub? I think it's live. We've seen Argueta get subbed in his last fight.
But Matsumoto's a high-level black belt in jiu-jitsu. I know Haddon's a black belt too. So, but
are you saying Brazilian and Australian black belts are different?
Levels.
Oh, okay.
You see, Nurseg's a black belt. He didn't do good against Pantoja's black belt.
Argueta Tavares parlay. I like it. I like it.
Good. Yeah, both them fights are going to be close.
What's up, Alex?
Yo, Alex, what up?
What's up, man? Appreciate you coming out. Super pumped with the announcement for 310. Shavkat getting that belt. Yes, he is.
He's fighting Balad. I didn't even see. I haven't been online.
Just came out today.
That's awesome.
And also, Pantoja's fighting that new flyweight. I forgot his name from Risen. Yeah.
They're just giving that dude a fucking title.
Yeah, well, Royval was supposed to fight him, and Royval said no.
To who?
To that guy.
Yeah, why would you? Dude, I remember I made so much money. Sure. Bro, I made so much money. Yeah, because he's going to whoop. But that dude's actually good. But I made so much money when that happened when fucking Manal Cop came to the UFC and his first fight was Pantoja. And Pantoja was the underdog. And I'm like, what?
I know. I hate Pantoja all day on that one, too.
I've been betting Pantoja since I lost to him when he lost. Dude, the real champ, you know who the real champ should be out here? Askarov. That dude beat the shit out of Pantoja when they fought. He beat the shit out of a lot of people, too. And he beat Kai Kara France in his last loss. And then he just left.
Yes, he did.
But that dude, he beat up Pantoja when they fought, standing and on the ground. It was crazy.
And, what's up, Justin? Anyone see video Garden Minchie's book? Oh, gosh. No,
Booger eater? Oh, booger
no wonder
eater?
why he's not starting anymore.
Yeah, I can't start you if you eat boogers, man. I can't trust you to make good plays, good life decisions.
His wide receivers don't want to catch the ball. I'm
sure there's other food out there.
Next fight, Corey McKenna versus Julia Palastri and Chef Mikey. Go ahead and start that one.
Well, I'm out of order.
Oh,
Johnny does. He takes throw right. Hey, I'm just saying too. This is your two guys' first time ever breaking down a fight, like on camera with people. You guys are killing it.
Yeah,
like, you guys are legit.
Thanks.
So you did. We can tell you did your preparation. You guys know your shit. It's awesome.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. We got Poppins, who's knee high to a grasshopper, but we're actually fighting another girl who's just as short and small as she is. Pilastri, I think, is getting a lot of hype for just about nothing. I've seen her fight, and the last one wasn't so great. And I've seen Poppins fight a bunch of times, and you think if she just find the range with those stubby arms, she must have arms this long, man.
It's her bicep.
T-Rex arms, man.
Yeah.
Find the goddamn range so you could hit them once or twice, then get it to the ground, then impose your will because you will be the bigger girl in this fight, right? Poppins is going to be a little heavier. She looks like she just, she doesn't look like she's watching her weight per se. She never really comes in, lean or svelte. But I think that she came in just heavy enough to bully the Pilastri girl, get her to the ground, and eke out a nice decision. That's what I think is going to happen in this one.
Right on. Cody, who do you like?
Another tough fight to call, man. Pulaski's on short notice, but Pilastri. But I can't trust Poppins, dude. She lost to Elise Reed. She makes bad mistakes sometimes. She doesn't have really good boxing. She's got good cage control. She's got good cardio and like good grappling, but I honestly don't think she's going to have better grappling than Pilastri here. I don't think she's going to have better striking. I don't think she'll be like physically stronger. I think this looks like the Cheyenne Ballismus fight versus Poppins, except like Pilastri actually has the defensive wrestling and offensive wrestling to like get off the cage and beat her up. So I like Pilastri here. I'd say by decision, but she's mean. I mean, she was a minute away from beating Knutson, who's everybody's super high on, and if Knutson didn't get that reversal right at the end of the third round, Pilastri is going to win. So she should be able to beat Poppins.
Right on. Derek.
Well, no secret here. Corey wants to take this fight to the ground. Julia can throw strikes from her back, though, and she's very comfortable throwing up submissions. And Julia is going to be comfortable on the ground. She showed this against Jazz Devicius. I mean, she was really in that fight. Corey's top control might be too much, but I think this is really a battle of two ladies that are trying to make it into the rankings, and I'm not sure that either one is ready for that. I'm thinking Corey may come out and win round 1, but Julia is going to come in live in rounds 2 and 3 and take a decision.
Right on. I like it. Yeah, very, very close fight. Pilastri is taking this fight on short notice, so that kind of makes me a little bit worried. My pick is Pilastri just because I can't trust McKenna because of the Elise Reed fight. She does have some weird game plans, if you want to say. She jumped in the guard of Jacqueline Amorim and got armbarred right away. That's not a good look. Not shooting a takedown until round 3 against Elise Reed is a very bad look. I think Pilastri's striking is better. I do think McKenna's wrestling might be a little bit better, but it's not like Pilastri's going to be a fish out of water or anything if she does get taken down. So I'm just really worried about the short notice. If it wasn't a short notice, I'd probably actually bet Pilastri, but I'm still picking her to win.
She looked like she's in great notice or great shape. When they faced off, she had a 6-pack and stuff.
There you go. And I think she's going to be stronger and more physical. So I think she can stuff the majority of those takedowns, at least early. It'll worry me as the fight goes on to see where her cardio is at. So this could be another good live betting spot if you see Pilastri starting to fade after the first round. So give me Pilastri to win by decision. I don't think there's going to be a finish on either side, even if Pilastri does gas out. If there is a finish, it's probably going to be Pilastri because McKenna makes a dumb mistake. We've seen it in her last fight against Amorim. Betting wise, I mean, there's nothing really great that I would do unless you're on either side. Like it's a pick 'em basically right now. Money's coming in on McKenna, so now she's minus 105. So I would just maybe do money lines for this one. Don't worry about anything crazy. Don't get too cute. I mean, it is a women's MMA fight, so you don't want to get too crazy with it. But that's what I would go with.
Poppins, guys, every time she fights, how long has she been training for MMA? When did Poppins start?
Oh, a long time. When she was young. Her and her mom actually fought on the same card one time.
Wow.
Holy shit.
And her dad, I want to say he owns a gym or does something. But yeah, she's been training for a long time. But she's like
hike, but she never makes the right decisions in there.
I don't think she got gifted with like physical ability. She's just in a fighting family.
Those T-Rex arms,
parents probably want her to fight, but she doesn't seem like a mean, tough fighter girl. But
no.
She's good. She's a good announcer for Uriah Faber's A1.
Oh, okay. I knew she was an
fighting.
announcer. I couldn't remember where she was from though.
Yeah, she's a good voice and stuff.
But
I like it. You know,
do anybody have
I like
the plays?
Bivol. I like Bivol.
I did a Cody, just so you know. I put some money on Bivol.
I like Bivol. Betrubiev or whatever is beast. He's 39 years old, man. He's gonna need that knockout. Bivol is a fucking beast, dude. Outboxing what's his nuts? Canelo. I like Bivol.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know nothing about boxing. I'm just blind fading. Or not fading, blind betting with Cody.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm blind fading Cody no matter what.
You motherfucker. I fucking knew it. I snuck on your Patreon, and that's what it says on there. Fucking ass. That's like your mantra.
Blind fading Cody.
So, knew it.
Money Hunter, what's up, man? Argetta needs that W, and he's gonna get it. All right, I can see it.
Yeah,
that's a close ass fight.
Good possibility for sure.
All right, moving on up to the next one if I can get to it. It's going to be Junior Tafa versus Sean Sharaf, or however you want to say it. I'll go ahead and do this one. I'm going with Tafa. I can't trust this other guy where he looks like he literally gained like 65 pounds out of nowhere. Hasn't really fought anybody really crazy. His best win was against a 3-1 guy. Not to say like Junior Tafa's fighting the greatest competition ever, but he's going to have better striking, quicker striking. Where he kind of struggles is against guys that can remotely take you down. And if he does get taken down, then he can't get back up. So I don't think this Sean guy is going to be able to do it. He's also taking this fight on super short notice, Sean is. So that's another big red flag. So if this fight does get out of round 1, I mean, it's probably going to be Tafa. So Tafa to win, I'm going to say by second round knockout. I think he gets it out of there. And not betting this fight, though. The lines aren't super crazy anywhere. Maybe you can, I don't know what Tafa by knockout is. I didn't even look, but I'll look right now. Minus 225, so it's not even that bad, not even good at all. So there's no point. So maybe you can do like a second round knockout, but I would just stay away from this fight. Chef Mikey, what do you like?
We were denied our Chris Barnett fight week. And that is absolute 100% bullshit. We needed excitement. We needed wheel kicks. We needed jump up and down. We needed fucking awesomeness. And one of those fucking cartwheels at the end. But no, we get stuck with overrated Island Boy Tafa on a 2-fight skid who verbally submits. Verbally. I'm verbally submitting to you.
Screaming.
His leg kicks are good. It's a short notice fight. And he's taking on some guy I don't know jack shit about. I'm not even going to lie. I think Tafa came out of there in round 1 because the line for this fight is set up to where they're saying that this guy doesn't have any takedown ability because we all saw that Tafa can't take any sort of takedowns. And if this guy had any sort of that ability, that line would be closer. So I'm going to go ahead and take Tafa, who's a proven striker, in round 1 knockout.
There you go. Derek.
Well, in Sean's 90 seconds of fights that he's had so far, he's shown he's got a good leg kick, and his hand speed is actually fast for a heavyweight. He's got some powerful combinations, but Tafa's a proven heavyweight with heavy kicks, very durable, and we know he's got knockout power. I never realized that Tafa, if you go back and look, he was actually in good shape at one point in time. He wasn't always 260 plus
That's the
pounds.
thing. That's what I'm like. I was saying he gained like 65 pounds out of nowhere.
Yeah. And
weird. It's weird.
He's proven in the UFC though. So Sean's going to be coming in, and I think he's going to try and starch Tafa in the first minute of the fight, like he's done to some of his other opponents. But I don't know if he has the cardio to get past round 1. But I do know that Tafa can handle a 3-round fight. And, you know, I rarely pick a newcomer who's just coming into the UFC over a veteran. But I think there may be something special about this guy. And I may look stupid when the fight is over. But to throw some Johnny K weirdly confidence in here.
All right.
I got a little bit of that weird confidence here.
Okay.
Love it. Cody.
Yeah. I don't have any weird confidence on that guy either, on fucking Tafa either, because I mean, like everything Mike said, you know. But the thing is I think Parker Porter is better than this other dude, and Tafa showed that, you know, he's even levels above a fighter like that as far as just striking. And I feel like this is going to stay striking. I feel like Tafa, like we haven't really got to see any like his legit striking. You know what I mean? Because he's been in there with Usman, who he hurt a couple times, but Usman just tried to grapple him the whole time. Then Walker took him down right away, and then he lit up Parker Porter quick, and then he got lit up with leg kicks by Rogerio quick. So
Parker's the greatest of all time. Sorry.
Yeah, he could be. He's up there. I mean, he might make another run. You never know.
Parker Porter's the GOAT.
Yep.
I don't care.
Tafa, man, I'm taking Tafa. He's fast as shit for a heavyweight and super powerful. And I think that he's going to catch this dude with a big left hook or something. So give me Tafa, but you can't, like all the stuff these guys said, you can't be confident on him though that much.
No.
Yep, I agree. Let's see. Smash that like, Dixon says. So if you're new here and you haven't smashed it, smash it please for us. Leave some comments out and go ahead and say some stuff in the chat. Why not?
Hell yeah.
Creamy, what's up, man? Shavkat is a former Marine. Is that true?
I mean,
for Kazakhstan or whatever.
Kazakhstan.
Johnny. I don't know how you say it.
They got water. So, I mean,
I don't. I hope they have water.
I don't know, man. I know he wear but you can see pictures of him wearing them cool ass outfits they got over there. So maybe he should be. I would, if I had an army and you're in mine, I want Shavkat on my team.
Did you guys see that clip with Sharaf and Rockhold? Also, he gained 65 pounds since the Marines.
Oh, okay. He was in the Marines. That makes sense because he's got the American stuff and all that.
Yeah.
I was like, Shavkat.
Shavkat threw me off.
Really robust.
Yeah, he looks like Parker Porter. Let's put it that way.
I got Bivol.
We talked about it a little bit. We all said Bivol, but I'm just blind tailing Cody.
Bivol. Let's go Bivol all day, baby.
Alex has the other one.
Better Biev.
Man,
it's gonna be a good fight. He's got to hit that knockout. I just seen Better Biev get knocked down by lower level guys. He's 39. I feel like he's gonna need that knockout. Bivol's so fucking smart, such a good boxer. It's like not the other dude, not to say the other dude ain't a good boxer, but it would be like, well, no, that's not even a good one. It's like Max Holloway going against Justin Gaethje, where Bivol's just going to be faster and just picking him apart, where Better Biev's just going to be trying to land these big shots, but he throws straight. It's going to be a great fight. I'm glad that we got it.
I don't think Tafa and fast has ever been used in the same sentence until Cody.
The younger Tafa is fast for a heavyweight because he should be a light heavyweight. That's his problem, dude. He's just like tall and chubby. He should get down to 205.
Yep. We got Shady in here. What's up, Shady? Appreciate you showing up as always. Which boxer has the ex-wife spilling all the secrets and injuries on Twitter? I don't know. I don't follow boxing, so I don't know anything about boxing at all. Other than Canelo is good.
Well, Bivol beat Canelo. He's the only guy that's beat.
Well, there
Canelo,
you go.
Like the last 10 years since fucking Mayweather. Yo, Zach, what up? We got
Zach in here. What's up, Zach? We'll make some money tonight. Yeah, we definitely will. All right, next one. It's gonna be Nico Price versus Temba Garimbo. Cody, go ahead.
Dude, I picked Temba Garimbo because I just feel like he should win. But dude, I'm telling you, Nico Price has a little chance in this. He has a chance. If you go watch him fight Michelle Pereira, even Alex Morono, like he's a good fighter. He's got great cardio.
Don't watch the Lawler fight.
Don't watch that unless you love Robbie Lawler. I had the over.
I had the over, and I was so mad.
Come on, man. There ain't no way, man. Right away. They just grabbed each other and did the Don Fry shit.
He just fell like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, that's Robbie Lawler. That ain't Themba Garimbo. But yeah, dude, like it's just hard. I don't see Themba coming out and just knocking out Morono or knocking out Nico. Like, cause he threw hands with Pete Rodriguez, which Pete Rodriguez is not good. And he dropped Sato, but for the most part, he just wants to grapple. He wants to go out and he doesn't shoot a clean double leg. He just wants to go out and grab you and take you to the ground and hold you down and stuff like that. And like Nico's a big dude. I just don't know if he's going to be able to just go out there and manhandle Nico Price. They're both like almost 35. Like Themba's 33, Nico's 35. Nico has more damage and wear, but he's also got more experience. But I'm not going to pick Nico. I'm just saying I think the line's off and he's going to make it way fucking tougher. Because if he's almost finishing Michelle Pereira in the third round. You know what I mean? He had him gassed out and was beating his ass in the third round. If you can do that to Michelle Pereira, to say you don't have a chance against Themba Gorimbo's bananas. But Nico's had some injuries. I mean, he's had some tough fights. He's took a lot of damage. So I guess I'm going to say Gorimbo wins, but by just taking him down. I don't see him knock. And Nico's dangerous standing too. So I don't know. I'm taking Themba, but I didn't put him in no bets or nothing. So like this is like a step up because Themba's beat Ramiz Brahimaj. He's beat Takashi Sato, Pete Rodriguez, and he lost to Fletcher. So that's not really like, you know what I mean? To say that you just killed me. You minus 400. He was minus 2. He was like minus 180 to Ramiz Brahimaj. Nico Price beats up Ramiz Brahimaj.
Johnny, teach him how to say the names.
I'm not good at them names.
Me? I'm just as bad as Cody. I don't make
worse.
fun of Cody.
Worse.
The only time I make fun of you is when you say Jose Lynn, which is
Jose Lynn.
Jose
Yeah.
Lynn.
But
Sorry,
dude, I'm picking Themba Gorimbo because I just feel like somehow he'll find a way. But dude, I feel like this line's out of control and it's going to be way greasier.
It's even more out of control too. Derek, who do you like?
Well, Nico is a world-class striker. Temba's going to have the speed advantage, though. And I think the biggest thing Temba has is that he's awkward and he's not really a traditional striker. Normally that goes against you, but he's going in there being younger and faster than Nico. And when a known striker faces an awkward, faster striker, bad things tend to happen. The right hand that Temba knocked out Pete Rodriguez with, the way that he ducks off to the side to throw that, he's got speed. And I think Nico's in for some trouble. Now, Nico definitely does have the ability to win this, but I think he's a lot older in fight years than his 35 would suggest. So I'm counting on Temba to look even better than he did in his last fight. Bottom line, I can't go against the guy who stole Frankie Edgar's nickname. I got to go with the answer, Gorimbo.
There you go. Mikey, who do you like?
All right, we've got the king of awkward, Nico Price. He's built like a hanger, right? He's got shoulders out to here, and it kind of tapers in. He's got limbs that are like longer than his torso. He makes no sense, Nico Price.
Yep.
He's not durable. He'll take a couple good smacks, and that's good. That's it. He's got good cardio. He's got decent power. But Captain Chaos got upkicked by James Vick and put into next week. Do you guys remember the James Vick fight?
Well, he kicked James Vick.
Oh, that was the other way around.
Yeah, he.
Oh,
Yeah, because he hammer fisted Randy Brown from the back, but he upkicked James Vick out.
Yeah, I remember that. Anyway.
Oh, dude, I just did that the other day about the Kai Car France Brandon Royval finish, like the sequence of it. But happens.
Yeah. Okay, well, and then you got Tumbo. I call him Tumbo, man. Ever since I first saw this dude fight, I was thinking African Prince right there, right? Big, strong, smooth, athletic, fundamentally sound, which you just can't say for Nico Price. He's not fundamentally sound. He's all over the place. He's going to throw those big, awkward shots. He's not very fast. I think that more than likely, it's going to end up on the ground. Nico likes it on the ground. He'll accept it on the ground. And then Gorimbo is going to give him that fucking whackety whack, whack, whack. And I think it's going to be a second round submission for Temba Gorimbo.
All right. I like it. I'm going Temba. Not very confident, I'll be honest. I do think he can get this fight to the mat. He's going to have to. On the feet, though, like I like Derek's take on the striking with both of them. I just think it's going to be really close on the feet, but I just think Temba he's going to go for some wrestling and takedowns eventually. That's just what he's been doing in a lot of his fights. He does stay at range well, though. I do like that, and he does have pretty decent kicks. Nico needs to put the pressure on him to kind of wear him out. I do think Nico has better cardio, but if this fight stays on the feet, it's going to be very close, but those takedowns are going to help Gorimbo for sure. So going with Gorimbo, I don't like the money line. I think it's a little bit wide. A lot of money came in on Temba just recently. He's over 300, minus 300, and that's you can maybe bet Temba round 3 or decision, because I actually think this fight goes to decision. It's just my take. If you like the over 2.5, that is, I think it's close to a pick'em. I did see it at plus money at one point. It's minus 110 now, over 2.5. You can maybe even do Nico Price plus 3.5 at plus 125 if you think he can steal a round. Maybe he can steal round 3 if it gets that far. But there's some spots that you can attack other than the money line. But I'm probably just going to stay away from this fight and see what happens. But like I said, there are some spots that I do like. I just don't know if I like it enough to bet, though. I do think Themba wins by decision, by the way. Let's see. We got some people.
Fantastic.
Let's see. We got Pick'em in here. What's up, Pick'em? Appreciate you coming out as always. We have Dustin here. He's got to play on Bivol at -120, round 9 or 12 at +1600, and Clark moneyline +126. So there's your boxing plays. If you want to do some boxing, there you go. I like it, Dust. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's see. Alex says we're fading D-Rod. I'm right with you there, buddy.
Fading D-Rod?
I'm fading D-Rod. We'll get there. Hear me out, boys. This is how the fight's going to play out. Themba's going to come out hot and heavy round 1 and 2. Then he's going to realize Nico's not going away. Nico starts to take over late. Themba split decision. I could totally see that. 100%. There we go. Fought some bums. Yes, they both have it for sure. UFC is helping him out and giving him an easy fight. Appreciate the dono. I'm just reading. Sorry. $5 donation from Bunny Hunter.
Ooh.
What's up, Bunny?
Bunny Hunter.
Representing.
Brought to you by Bunny Hunter, the show.
UFC is helping him out, giving him an easy fight. Nico will actually present a challenge, but Grimbo is a lock. All right. I like that.
Okay. All right.
Alex is a good take from Derek. That was a good take from the striking. I liked it. Angelo used to work with Price. He just said Price is too old for the one. Okay.
Parker Porter too.
Price must keep the fight standing and use his striking and knockout power ratings to defend against takedowns. Grimbo will grind him out if he avoids being controlled and maintains a high pace. 100%. And what's up, Yippee? Appreciate you coming out.
Yippee, what up, dude?
Price has a chance to land big shots in the finish. Yeah, I can see Price getting a finish. I just don't think Grimbo will, but I think it goes to decision. But Themba will be live for a KO. Arkansas MMA bets. What's up, man? Themba KO rounds 1, 2 live. Okay. There we go. James Vick alive and well, getting slept in karate combat. Angelo used to work with Price. He said Price. Okay. Nico has no knees. Themba takedowns will come easy. Definitely can happen. We got Unity in here. What's up, Unity? All my favorite people. Let's go.
What is up, dude?
In one place. Yep. Got to represent. You know it. Yep. You know it.
It's the new spot.
I'm a fake pick'em. I'm just his buddy. I'm pick'em. Okay. Oh. You got me, you son of a bitch. It is. It's a fake pick'em. I like it. Whoever you are, you got me though. Pick'em W.
Sounds like it's Angelo from We Want Picks. Is who it sounds like.
It might.
He just keeps dropping all his information.
There we got Unity with the $10 donation. We appreciate that, bro. Sponsored. This show is sponsored by Unity and Bunny Hunter at the moment. So appreciate that dono.
Two of the best dudes in the game, man.
Yes, sir. We'll move on up to the next fight. It's going to be a good one. Jonathan Pierce versus Pat Sabatini. I'll let Derek start this one off.
All right. No secret here that Pat wants to take this fight to the ground, but if he tries that, especially with the single leg, he's going to have to contend with Pierce's elbows. Pierce he's a decent striker and a decent grappler. He's good at mixing in his takedowns to complement his striking. But I'm not sure that's the path to victory against Sabatini. If he does take Sabatini down, he could very well get submitted. And this, for me, this was a really tough fight to call. I'm seeing a lot of grappling with great defense and Pierce taking a decision just because he's able to edge out in striking. And that's it. That's all I could see.
Right with you. Mikey, who you like?
Hey, guys. We got JSP versus Pat Sabatini. Whatever the fuck. Pat Sabatini lost to who? Diego Lopez in amazing fashion. Lost to Damon Jackson. He's a unit. He comes out there. He looks the part. Looks big. He's strong. He's got these biceps perfectly. But you can't work out your chin. It's just so bad. It's weak. It's no good. It's like JSP, he's going to fight for your money. He's learning. He was green. He was learning the sport when we first started watching him. We know he was good at grappling, but we know that he runs out of gas, right? So I'm thinking JSP. I think JSP beat Pat Sabatini in a war. I think that Pat Sabatini is chinny, and I think JSP is just long enough and bigger enough to catch him a couple times before it does get to the ground. And then I think JSP gets this one, but I think it's going to go the decision this time. JSP by decision.
Right on. Cody?
Yeah. I mean, you can't. Sabatini's got great wrestling. He's got decent striking. He's got great jiu-jitsu. But like, I can't back his chin. There's no way I can just back somebody that he could be winning 13 minutes of the fight, and then one little bink on the way up from a scramble or something. And all of a sudden, you see his eyes go. I can't do that. It's not the life I'm trying to live no more. You know what I mean? So,
It's just
same thing could happen though with fucking JSP. He could put his head in a guillotine because he's got a long ass neck. So this fight's a little risky. I like JSP though. I'm going to take his durability. I think he's got the grappling to go with Sabatini. It's not like if it hits the ground, all of a sudden it just JSP's done. Like he's a great grappler himself. The wrestling could cancel out. Like if JSP, because most of the time when he's getting taken down, he wants to grapple with the guys anyways. Like Americani and them, he don't care. He's going to go to the ground because he's so much bigger than everybody that eventually he just takes over and wears on you. Like he's fucking huge, dude. He was even just manhandling Joe Anderson Brito, who nobody really does that, and he was doing that till he got choked, you know. But I'm going to take his durability. I'm going to say he's able to use wrestling to keep it standing, especially maybe after like the first round. He's got good cardio, good toughness. He's got 9 knockouts. Most of them are on the ground, but Sabatini is going to be knocked out on the ground or standing. So I'm going to take, and it's like Sabatini can't recover. Dude, once he gets hit, like Diego Lopez hit him and hurt him on the side of the head, and he goes wobbling and he goes running off. I swear to God, the fucking cage knocked him out. If you go watch it, he like runs and bounces off the cage and just falls down. And Diego Lopez is running after and trying to hit him, and fucking he just falls down and goes out. And like Diego hits him. Every time he hits him, his head's just going like this. Like I can't back that shit, man. So give me Pierce, and either catching him or just winning a decision. Maybe, you know, either like just out cardio on him, and once he gets on top, he's able to start putting a beating on Pat. But give me Pierce. I think the best bet on this, though, honestly, is the what was it? The fight ends inside the distance or whatever that line is at, because I feel like both these dudes are very live finishes. You know what I mean? Like Jonathan Pierce could knock him out, and Sabatini could get a sub. So like in Sabatini, Pierce can be subbed and Sabatini can be knocked out. So it's like both of them are dangerous and they both can be finished. I like that. I think it was like plus 115, or it was like
it's minus 110. I see right now.
Okay, like some even money. So that's my favorite bet on it.
Okay. Yeah, this is one of the tougher ones I had to pick and or break down, because like both guys are very good grapplers, very good wrestlers. I mean, if you want to debate how good they are, maybe Sabatini is a little bit better with his jiu-jitsu, but like it's very close. On the feet, again, I think it's very close. You know, Pierce isn't coming out here knocking out anybody, and Sabatini's not really either. His game plan is get this fight to the mat. I feel like we might see a striking fight, which I'm kind of thinking it might happen because both these guys are very good on the ground. They don't want to test the waters on the ground, so they're going to test the waters on the feet because both these guys aren't all that great on the feet. But I'm just going to go with Pierce. I like his durability obviously more because Sabatini's chin's gone, and also he's the bigger guy. He's actually going to be tougher to grapple and wrestle. So usually the bigger guys are always tougher when you're smaller. Let's be honest. So give me Pierce to win. I think this fight goes to decision, but I mean, like Cody said, Pierce's neck is so long, I can see a choke, and I can see Pat Sabatini getting binked out of a crazy.
You can see them eyes go rolling back.
Yeah. So to me, this fight's weird. It's weird to bet on. Pierce at closer to a pick'em was a good spot. Now he's like plus or minus 175. So I think we kind of missed the mark there if you didn't already get him at minus 130 range or whatever. But I think this fight could play out very close, though. And Sabatini has a chance to win this fight, too, if he just doesn't get knocked out. So we'll see what happens. Interested to see what happens, but Pierce by decision, and it might be a close one because I think it's going to be a striking fight. And everyone's going to be like, I wanted to see grappling. Nope, you're not going to get it.
Sabatini might come out and start fucking grappling from the opening second because he probably don't want to get punched in the face no more.
Well, that's true.
That shit never works out for him, he said.
That's very true.
He ain't gonna have a choice at some point.
We got Sneerius in here. What's up, Sneerius? Wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if Sabatini takes this one. I think he's the better. Think there's better betting spots on this card staying away. I don't blame you whatsoever. There's one way I'm playing this fight: Sabatini sub, JSP KO. I like that. Is that close to plus money? Because that's pretty good. I like it. No bet for me. Fight doesn't go the distance. All right, I don't mind anybody playing what they want to play on this one because I think anything can happen. Let's be honest. Featured prelim. It's going to be CJ Vergara versus Ramazan Timarov. And I think I will let Mikey start.
All right. We got CJ Vergara. And this is a little shout out to Tino. Knockoff Tino is fighting. CJ Vergara is a guy who gets smashed and runs away and then wins the fight. He's got heart. He's got guts. He seems to be a lot bigger than his opponent. Ramazan Timarov this time. Ramazan coming off a knockout win. CJ coming off a decision loss. It's kind of hard for me to get behind CJ because I've lost so much money on him already. I bet CJ and he loses, and then I bet CJ and then he wins. I bet the other side, and I don't know. I can't get a hold on the CJ Vergara fight, but this guy that he's fighting this time, he's got a little bitty hat, and I believe in hat magic.
That's
more
true.
than man bun. Man bun doesn't get it for me. So we're going to go hat magic, knockout, first round.
Love it. Cody.
Yeah, man. This is another weird fight. It's hard to figure out how good this Tamira Beck dude is, or whatever his name. Look open. But it's hard to tell how good that dude is because like what I've seen is he's got okay offensive wrestling. I've seen him really only use it like when he got hurt in a fight. But it doesn't seem like he has a really good control game like Azu and them other dudes from over there. But he throws with power with both hands. He has power in both hands, and he's really throwing in that first round. But I seen in another fight, it seems like that's all he really does. He doesn't kick that much. He's just throwing heat with both hands. And like by the second round in one of the fights I was watching, it seemed like that wasn't working. He didn't really have any other game plan, and he started slowing down. But towards the end of the round, he ended up catching the dude and getting a win. But like Vergara is like super durable. He's never been knocked out. He's been submitted, I think, a couple times. But he's been hurt though. We've seen against Lacerda where he ran, he turned into a track star and all that. But yeah, dude, I'm just like Mikey, what he said. I've been like Vergara just doesn't do enough for me in a fight to like favor him to get the win over most people in the UFC. So we're just gonna say this other dude's able to land harder shots and get the win here. But I don't have no bets on this fight either. I got to see what this dude's about.
Yep. So. Yeah, I'm on the Timarov side. I know he's making his UFC debut, but I like what I see from him. He's very dangerous. Obviously, he's going to go for the finish. He pushes forward. Pretty good takedown defense. Vergara's well-rounded, if you want to say. He does get rocked every now and then. He doesn't do anything amazing. Like maybe his best quality is his cardio, but that's something that's
7 out of 10 everywhere.
Yeah, no, I would say like 6 out of 10 everywhere. Like it's like but he doesn't do anything awful. Like he's not awful anywhere, but the specialness is coming from Timarov and the striking and his finishing ability in it. So I'm gonna go with Timarov. It's hard to back CJ, to be honest. I think there's some fights where he won and he didn't, like the Clayton Rodriguez fight, but and he was almost out of there by Lacerda. And like luckily he had the sprinting capabilities to run around the ring at least 3 times and wear out Lacerda even more. So which was stupid, but it is what it is. Good. Hey, good game plan. He's got good game plans. I'll give him a 7 out of 10 out of that. So give me Timarov. I'm going to say he gets the knockout, maybe first or second round, but he can win a decision too. He just needs to maybe not go crazy in this first fight and gas himself out going for a finish because Vergara can stay in there. We've seen it happen. So that's the only thing I'd be worried about with Timarov here, but I do think he gets this one done.
Vergara takes a beating like nobody's business.
Alex says Timarov all day. We got Lucio. What's up? Tavares, lock of the week. I like your thinking. I like it. Hat Magic versus Man Bun. There we go. He's dying. Love it. That's good.
Shady Mike?
No.
Dude, Shady's the man.
Get on Twitter and follow him.
Get on Twitter because Shady's our type of people. Shady's a crazy man. He's awesome, dude.
Yes, sir.
Union man too. Get
CJ
some real
by
life
decision
units.
plus 650. I don't mind that. Taking a little stab. Ramazan seems like a beast. His hand power is legit. Round 1-2 knockout seems super live. He should win this fight outside of pulling the intrusion. Yep, exactly. That's how I see it as well. Love that. Dynasties. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Blood Money. Got any tips for Chef Mike on how to hang a picture of Ric Flair sitting on his couch?
You see, we both got the Ric Flair.
Same
that's
one.
How long, that's how. Yeah, that's how long. Oh yeah, we
have too much Flair.
Nope,
Never.
just enough, baby. But no, man, I think it looks good. It looks good.
Leave it there. Look it. Let's go.
Richard freaking Flair. Told you about that 101. I got a Ric Flair Hulk Hogan 101 autograph card. I sent it to my dude to get graded. So that comes back.
Fingers crossed.
10. Let me get to 10, baby.
I'm done picking debutantes. Been burned too many times. Yeah.
Facts. Serious.
But this might be the one.
Maybe.
Might be the one.
Maybe. Might be.
All right. We're gonna go to the main card. So if you haven't hit that like button yet, go ahead and hit that like button for us. We got Daniel Rodriguez versus Alex Morono. I'll start this one. I don't trust either guy. Let's put it out there. These guys are untrustworthy. We got Daniel Rodriguez, who's 37 years old, and I swear he seems like he's 42, but he's a very good boxer, though. Decent power. We've seen him slow down in some of his fights, but he's not going to take this fight to the mat. Like, he wants to box you and keep it a clean boxing fight. And we got Morono. He's well-rounded journeyman. He just goes out there. He looks a little chubby at times, but he just keeps pushing forward. He's got those loopy overhands, all that good stuff. But he's got decent grappling. He's good cardio, unless he takes the fight on short notice. Then he gets a little bit in the third round. He gets a little loopy, if you want to say. But he's pretty durable and stuff. So, yeah, I think this fight could actually play out a little close. And I'm going to go with the dog because I don't trust either one of these guys whatsoever. And I did the same thing last week with Court McGee versus Tim Means. And look what happened. I didn't expect it to happen that way, but it happened that way. So Morono, a little bit younger. I think he's more active. D-Rod's also been injured a ton of times lately, like outside, and which is why he's not as active. He's 37 years old. Like, it's tough to back either guy. There's red flags everywhere here, but I'm going to go with Morono, and I think it goes to decision unless maybe Morono gets a guillotine in the third round, like something stupid like that. But close decision, Morono. Let's go. That's what I'm going for. Cody, who do you like?
Yeah, I'll take injuries in 37 over it.
You said you wouldn't pick anybody over the edge of
37 and not fighting over how fucking bad Alex Morono's looked in the last couple fights, bro. Court McGee fight, he looked terrible against Nico Price. So either Nico Price is fucking good or Alex Morono's fucking not good at all, because Nico Price dominated him all 3 fucking rounds.
I think Nico Price would beat Daniel Rodriguez.
Maybe. He definitely beat fucking Alex Morono. He'll definitely beat Alex Morono twice. So, but yeah, man, Alex Morono looks terrible. He doesn't shoot takedowns. He's got a decent guillotine that he hit Tim Means with, which fucking doesn't mean dick. Couldn't hit Court McGee with it, but
Court McGee's better than Tim Means.
This is going to be a striking match because D-Rod has good takedown defense. He's got good jiu-jitsu. He's a 10th planet black belt himself, and then he's
just giving those black belts out like candy. So
not Eddie Bravo, baby. Bravo. But he's bigger. He's longer. He's got better boxing, and this is going to be a striking match. And yeah, Morono does have his looping punches, but he's not really dangerous. Like, he hurt Ponzi a couple times, but other than that, I've seen him get knocked out more than him knocking people out. Yeah, I think this striking match, like, Rodriguez didn't even look that bad against Calvin Gastelum in the last fight. Like, it was a very close fight, and like, Calvin Gastelum beats the shit out of Alex Morono. You know what I mean? That's not even close. So yeah, I like Rodriguez a lot. For this card, I like Rodriguez a ton to get the win here. Morono's been slowing down after the first round. Like, he's just not looked good. So
only if he takes the fight on short notice.
Full camp, you don't look good.
I don't believe you.
Court McGee,
Derek,
man, law.
Derek, who do you like?
Well, this is going to be a fun fight to watch. D-Rod he fought a tough fight against Gastelum. How would Morono do against Gastelum? I don't think it would go that well. D-Rod's 37. He's getting close to 40, but Morono in his last couple of fights, he looked like he was over 40. So expect D-Rod to lead with his jab, and he's got so many more strikes, like 3 more strikes landed per minute than Morono, something like that. He's going to put Morono in a situation where he has to fire back, so he's probably going to start throwing some kicks and some wild strikes, which could land. And his speed and movement is just going to make this a close fight. But if D-Rod sticks to his consistent pressure, and if the fight stays standing, I'm expecting him to either win a decision or for Morano to start throwing back, get wild, and to get caught.
All right, Derek. I'm not with you on this one, but Chef Mikey, who do you like?
All right, guys. Alex, if you're listening, the Great White, Alex Morano. Good God, I'm 255 pounds, and I could walk around the park every morning for the last 6 months. Good God, get in the gym and work out. You're killing me. And then you got Daniel Rodriguez. Yo, D-Rod, I love you, bro, but nobody on the planet looks harder than you to give such a 7 out of 10 performance each and every time you go out.
That's very true.
Jab is second to none. Thank God for your jab, because you would have no redeeming qualities other than that. You're not durable. You shaved your head, could be a mythical thing. We could be getting energy from the aliens, because you do look weird with a bald head. And I think you do go out there and get this shit done. I think you beat the Great White. I think you beat him in a decision, though. I don't think you're going to get him out of there, because you got no pepper on your strikes. You got no chutzpah. You got no stank. You got no get it done.
Got no gas.
That's it. And you know, Morano might slapjack your ass to the mat. What are you going to do then? Just sit there and gas? Dude, get the fuck up. Get up. Anyway, I love you. And I think you get it done. But
that was a personal message to D-Rod.
Nothing from the past. I don't got no anger.
Just truly, Chef Mikey.
I didn't watch him fight Magny and yell, "Get the fuck up. Come on.
Fuck out of here. Get up."
Oh, that's funny.
That's what I think.
Well, I'm going to leave now, so.
Great White, my ass.
I'll be honest. It's more of a fade on D-Rod. I'm done with D-Rod.
Lone Wolf. Oh.
You should be fading.
I'll take it.
No.
I was fading Tim Means.
Listen,
what
even
happened?
three years ago when these dudes were in more of their prime, I've still got
You
D-Rod
can't trust
all day.
anybody in this fight. Let's be real, guys.
Trust Morano to not shoot a takedown.
What if he does?
He's never shot one. He's probably going to
What if he does, though?
He's probably going to shoot from like 19
Maybe
feet
he's
away
like, damn, I'm getting jabbed up. I'm going to shoot a takedown.
13,
then what
because
happens?
he's never done it. He's going to look like a rookie.
He's going to have to try something. I trust him to shoot a takedown more than D-Rod.
Yeah, but D-Rod's so big, and Morano's not a wrestler by any means.
Did you see D-Rod's legs? They're chicken legs, baby.
Yeah, they are skinny.
Chicken legs.
Got them paws, though.
He doesn't have a takedown defense.
D-Rod's been to prison. I bet him.
He looks hard.
Prison Mike, baby.
When was he born? 1986? Okay, I forgot.
Oh, that's right.
86, baby.
D-Rod outbodies him.
Jesus on his chest would have absolutely not got poked that many times.
Right.
With that much blood on your side, there's no way you can get poked that many.
Can't be getting stabbed out.
They're
here,
both
man.
bad. I do agree. They're both bad. I'm not saying Morano is good. I'm just fading D-Rod. I can't do it. D-Rod going to beat off Alex with his jab. Then I wonder who he can beat off next. There you go. Let's go.
Probably Temba Garimbo.
Hooey.
Tembo.
Next one we got, it's going to be Grant Dawson versus Rafa Garcia. Cody, who do you like?
Another tough fight. Grant Dawson obviously doesn't have the best striking. He doesn't have he has decent leg kicks, and then he's got phenomenal wrestling. He's looked great since he went to ATT, though. That's the big thing. I faded him with Leandro Santos when he fucking punched him in the face with 1 minute left and 1 second left and won that fight with the fucking hammer fist. I always faded Dawson because of his cardio, but since he's went to ATT, dude, his cardio has stepped up majorly. I mean, he's out here out wrestling Jared Gordon and submitting him, out wrestling Marco Madsen, Olympic wrestler, submitting him, beating Joe Selecki, who's a phenomenal grappler, and beating him up for 3 rounds. And it's hard to sub him. He's a high level black belt, but so is Jared Gordon and them. Rafa Garcia, good boxing, 19 fights, 1 KO. So he's not that dangerous, but he does have pretty good boxing. He's got pretty good offensive wrestling. He's got pretty good jiu-jitsu, but he doesn't have the best get-up game. We've seen when he gets taken down by somebody like what's his name? Drakkar Close, who wrestles people, but more holds them against the cage. Doesn't usually get a lot of takedowns and control time. He was able to do that there. It's weird that Dawson's ranked number 17 in the world and he's going back to fight number 45. You would think he's be trying to move up into the top 15 instead of trying to give his spot to Hoffa. But I gotta assume he's going to be way better wrestler than Hoffa. He's going to be better grappler than like Grant Dawson is one of the best MMA wrestler and grapplers there are in the game. He doesn't have the best chin in the world, but it's not like Pat Sabatini where he just goes out cold. Like Bobby Green got him once, but yeah, man, I think that he's going to have better wrestling, grappling. I think Jared Gordon's a better wrestler, grappler than Hoffa Garcia. I think that fucking Marco Madsen's a better wrestler, grappler than Hoffa Garcia, and maybe even Joe Selecki. So he's already beat these cowboy guys. Damir Ismagulov, phenomenal wrestler, grappler. He fucked him up. And I mean, he dominates these dudes. That's why I say he's so world-class at wrestling and jiu-jitsu for MMA, man, because he's dominating dudes that dominate other dudes. So let me get a little more of that. Fighting makes no sense. Give me Grant Dawson, third round sub or decision.
Right on. Mikey.
Hey. I think Grant Dawson had a fluke fight against Bobby Green. I think he got touched just
right. Hurt my heart, though. Hurt my heart.
Yeah.
I had so much money invested in Grant Dawson in that fight. And it just seemed like a mega parlay buster. Rafa Garcia, another guy who's 7 out of 10 everywhere. He kind of reminds you of D-Rod. He's really, really good. He's a dog who's going to try to win the fight for you. He beat Clay Guida, but Clay Guida has been around since I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
And, Joseph Selecki, well, what can you really say that's outstanding or amazing about Joseph Selecki? I think Grant Dawson, from the moment that bell rings, he goes for the takedown immediately, and he slapjacks this guy, takes his back, chokes him out. I don't even think it's going to take that long. Somewhere in the first round. So Grant Dawson.
All right. Derek.
Well, going into this fight, Garcia has almost like an 80% takedown defense. Who does Garcia struggle against? Strikers. How do you beat Garcia? Nasrat and Drakkar know how. You outstrike him unless you're Grant Dawson. I think Dawson's going to try and initiate takedowns, but Garcia's takedown defense is going to hold up, but Dawson will just be relentless. If Garcia starts using his jab, he might be able to outpoint Dawson, but I think Dawson's going to keep that forward pressure and just do nonstop takedown attempts and win a boring decision. Now, the algorithm is predicting Garcia as the winner, but it's purely based on stats. We're looking at higher strikes landed per minute, takedown defense 80%, and I'm taking Dawson to win this by boring decision.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with everyone, and I'm on the same page. Dawson by boring decision. I do think eventually he'll get those takedowns. It might not happen right away. Hoffa's takedown defense is pretty good, but the relentlessness, like Derek said, I think it's going to happen in like the late first, early second round. He'll get one, stay on top, maybe take the back, and that's when Garcia will be in trouble. So hopefully, for Garcia's sake, don't give up the back. Don't let Dawson get the back. Otherwise, it might be a short night. But I don't think Garcia is going to have a lot of chances to strike. I really don't, because Dawson knows his bread and butter is strike or get the wrestling going, get the takedowns going, and grapple. So Dawson by boring decision it is. I know in my breakdowns I wasn't like super confident, but I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, it's Dawson. Like, I think I'm just like really salty still about the Bobby Green knockout with a jab. It's like it hits home still. I'm like, man, he can get knocked out, but Dawson has that style where if he gets you to the ground, you're not getting up, whether if it's he's on top in full mount or he's on the back, especially the back, you're not getting up no matter what. So, Hoffa's not bad though. He's very well rounded. I like his striking. He's got pretty good takedown defense and wrestling himself, but I just don't know if he's going to be able to stuff the takedowns for 3 rounds, like 15 minutes of stuffing takedowns. It's going to get to you. And this Grant Dawson does that. So, I like the overs in this fight. I don't see a finish unless maybe, Garcia has a jab from hell like Bobby Green does. So we'll see what happens. But overs Grant Dawson by decision's a good bet. I don't mind Dawson in parlays. I think it's safe. I think you're fine. I think it was a one-off with the Bobby Green. I gotta let it go, but I think it's safe. I'm just letting it go. So
yeah, let it go.
I gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, guys.
Let it go.
You guys got sometimes just let it go.
Just let it go, Johnny. This is don't look back.
Pavlovich.
Back to your past.
Pavlovich.
What do you think about What do you think about Dawson round 2-3 sprinkles? I don't mind it, but man, we've seen time and time again it's decision every time.
It's a weird fight. Don't you think it's a weird? Shouldn't Grant Dawson be moving up through the ranks at this point?
Yeah, but every time he's like he gets to that point, he loses.
He's gonna fight next,
or like
Tom Levy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
what are we doing?
I don't know, man. Bobby Green fight really screwed him up for rankings, anyways. So, yep. Next one, Chidi Bang Bang versus Jared Gooden, and we'll let Derek start this one off.
All right. Well, Jared loves to strike with his hands down. Chidi's taller with reach advantage, and he's good at fighting long and using his range. For Jared to win this fight, he's really going to need to take Chidi down and hold him down. Now, Jared could land something over the top, but I think Chidi's range is just going to be that much better, and he's so much of a better striker. Jared really struggled against solid strikers like, I guess you'd call Randy Brown a solid striker. Impa, Alan Joban. Chidi has the striking to win this. He could get caught, but the guys that are catching him are much better strikers than Gooden. And I agree with the fight finish algorithm that a finish happens, and I think Chidi takes that finish.
There you go. Mikey.
Hey, Jared Gooden, when your best win is against a guy named Dong Usher. What do you say about Chidi and Jaquani? He's humongous. He hits like a truck, but you just can't trust him, right? And then you got Jared Gooden. Like I said, hasn't beaten nobody. He beat Beef Wellington. That's a good win. I think that at 35, Chidi's got a couple more sledgehammers in his tool belt. I think he's got a couple more gutty performances. I think he's much larger person than Jared Gooden. I think he absolutely takes this fight second round knockout.
There we go. Cody.
Yeah. Jared Gooden is a big dude for the division because he can't make weight ever. He always comes in. But he's also very muscular and he's a slow striker, dude. And most of the dudes in the UFC just pick his ass apart and keep it moving. Even like a Abubakar Nurmagomedov, he didn't even take him down really. He just outboxed him. He's slow. He takes a lot of damage. He does throw with power. So if you're standing there to let him hit you like Wellington Turman, who slowed down a little bit after trying to grapple and stuff a ton. I like Chidi here. I think this fight stays standing the whole time. Jared Gooden didn't even try to shoot a takedown on Randy Brown when he was just picking him apart the whole time. I think that this stays striking, and I like Chidi's size. I like his speed, and I like his Muay Thai, dude. I think that he's a better fighter than Jared Gooden. It's like Mikey said, like Jared Gooden's already been in the UFC, got beat out the UFC, fought, got beat on the regional scene a couple times, and then got brought back on short. I mean, he won a couple too, got brought back on short notice, and then has been like losing. I mean, he beat Nicholas Stoltze and Wellington Turman, and he was getting whooped before he got that.
Those are good wins. Those are good wins.
It's like beating Josh Friend.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Whoa, Josh Friend is below those.
You ain't got a Jamie Pickett. You ain't at least got a Jamie Pickett on your record, man. Come on, man. But yeah, dude, I think Chidi's the better fighter here, and I don't think Jared Gordon's like as dangerous as they make it seem in his last fight. You know what I mean? I just think Wellington Turman's not the most durable guy, and then
maybe he's just not that good.
Yeah, hey, well, he's not, but he's tough. He's durable, but like he's not taking shots from people like Chidi. Like Chidi could. I mean, I had a bet on Marc-Andre Barriault. Fucks him up, dude. 1-2, 17 seconds. Then I think I had a bet on Dusko too. Hits Dusko with the big elbow after a little grappling. Like he's way more dangerous, way cleaner striker. He's fast as hell and he's way bigger. Give me my dude Chidi
Bang Bang,
baby.
Bang.
Yep. I'm going with Chidi Bang Bang as well. He's definitely going to be the more dynamic striker. Gooden, I mean, he does have power if he lands, but it's not remotely close to like technical or anything like that. He is durable. he's been knocked out a couple times in the regional scene. He's never been knocked out in the UFC. That's something you can say about him. But yeah, Chidi should win this fight. I like Chidi at welterweight too. I think middleweight for him, it was probably an easier cut, but he was also fighting guys who were way stronger, packed way more of a punch, and he was always quick in the middleweight, but he would always gas out. And I don't know if it's because he was that extra weight, but I think, like I said, he looks really good at welterweight, but we'll see what happens in this fight. But I do think he's definitely going to be the better striker. I personally like the over 1.5. I don't know about you guys. I think it sneaks over. I think
it a lot.
I think Gooden is durable enough to survive, but I do think Chidi eventually gets a knockout, but I think it sneaks over that 1.5. So maybe late second, early third. But if it does get into the third, man, we've seen Chidi kind of slow down, be low volume at times too. So I don't know where his gas tank's going to be, but first round's always going to be a little bit crazy for a Chidi fight. But I think Gooden either goes for some takedowns, maybe not successful, but at least he kind of wears on Chidi a bit, or he just I think it's gonna be a little scary. He's not gonna go in there guns blazing. Like, that's gonna be stupid. So Chidi should win this fight no matter what, but I'm gonna say it's over 1.5 though.
He reminds me a lot of Kennedy and Jakku.
Yeah.
They remind me a lot of each other.
But better, because Kennedy's dead to
faster, a little faster.
Kennedy was my boy until last fight. Dead to me.
I had so much money on Kennedy.
Yeah,
dead to me
in Nashville when Jacoby just put it on him. We were sitting right behind his family too, and they're like, "Oh no!" They're like, "No,
fantastic, no,
oh no."
We got May Robs with the $9.99 dono sponsoring the show. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us as always, my guy. What's up, guys? Good luck to everybody. Good luck to you as well.
What's your favorite tonight? Yeah, what's your big play tonight? Mariov's always hitting these big ass bets.
Let's see. I get them confused all the time. Gooden fight is not going to decision or distance. Yeah, I can see that. I just think it's going to sneak over 1.5.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I think,
but it is like you. I hope Chidi hits him with that 1-2 right off the bat.
Boop, boop. Make
weight, bitch. He came down from 185 and he made weight.
Oh,
that's
true.
To
talk about, I'd be Kevin. Well, bro, Delete was the easiest money in the world last week.
That was
can't believe Holland's still a freaking favorite anywhere, especially at 185.
Dude, you can't bet Holland on anything, man. You can't bet Holland on no matter what.
Told the world that last week. Told the whole world, Craig.
It's wild. It's wild.
He was the favorite over Delete, who's just a giant 185er, bro. Who's gonna grab that skinny dude.
To his defense, which I'm not trying to defend Kevin, he got hurt. Okay.
And there was 2 more rounds of that shit coming. He was about to get pounded out too.
Well, I wish it would have went 2 more rounds, Cody.
I didn't. I had him on DraftKings, bro. Dude, on DraftKings, if Pennington would have got the win, I would have won thousands last week.
The only way Delete finishes a fight is if literally he injures somebody.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, because he's a beast. He don't go for submissions. He just injures you. So you
injured Phil Hawes's leg, and he got brutally knocked out after that.
Yeah, I wish he did that to
demolish fucking what's his name, Kyle Dawkins, but that's not saying much.
Easy, Kyle Dawkins is gonna be back in the UFC.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Yeah, I'm gonna fade the shit out of him.
It's not that bad. It's not. He just ran into a fucking mountain man, bro.
Who?
Caucasian. Cody ran into the Caucasian.
He has the darkest chin.
I don't know. I think he just got hit really hard by the Caucasian, dude.
Yeah.
With a fucking knee. It broke his whole face, bro. That shit broke his face. He literally broke his face. He's like, I'm gonna head out now. But
yeah. Bang bang. Matt says I got a lot on Sabatini versus Pierce. Fight doesn't go.
That.
Okay.
I don't mind that bet.
Good luck. I can see it.
Sabatini got knocked out by some debris hitting him on the way to the arena.
When he's going to the ring, dude. Last time he's walking out, he's like, yeah, somebody waved. He's like, oh shit. Fuck. Started getting wobbly. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, Pat. He's like, what the fuck, man? Looked like Johnny Walker sitting on the cage floor after
Johnny Walker just got knocked out by like an 18-year-old.
17. Yeah.
So whatever it is.
With big ass gloves on too, dude. Big ass 16-ounce gloves on.
Woo-wee.
That's what happens when you just throw crazy punches and you have no respect. All your momentum's coming forward. That kid like literally didn't even throw a good punch. He just hit him with a little left hook and he's like.
And he's fighting soon, just so you know.
Who's he fighting?
I don't know, but he's fighting soon. I can't remember. I think it's in January though. So he's got time to recover.
They give him dudes. They always give Johnny Walker dudes that want to just knock his head off.
Who's he fighting? I kind of want to know now.
Probably fucking. Who's the hardest hitter? Hit Pereira?
No.
Are they going to give him Pereira? What would Johnny Walker do to
He is going to fight.
I bet it's somebody that hits hard.
Fucking hell.
Oh, come on, Johnny.
Let me just look it up right
Just
here.
go to light heavyweight rankings. Find Johnny Walker.
Yeah. I got it. It's coming. Hold on. We're there. It doesn't say.
Huh? So then he ain't fighting nobody, Johnny.
He's fighting. I saw somewhere that he's fighting somebody soon.
He ain't fighting nobody.
Everybody's
not fighting anybody.
Either way, he's gonna get knocked out. Whoever fights him. Anyways, co-main event: Brad Tavares versus the Iron Turtle, Young Park. Mikey, who do you like?
Iron Turtle, very good fighter.
Yes, thank you.
Young Park, man, probably the most underrated fighter I've ever enjoyed watching. The dude always comes in a little bit smaller than his opponent. He always comes in a little less imposing. Really, really nice at the stare downs. Really good guy. Coming off of that loss to Andre Muniz, I'm not mad at you, John. I think you're fucking fantastic. Brad Tavares,
I think he should have won that fight.
Hell yeah.
Based on damage alone.
Hell yeah. Brad Tavares, you're a good striker. You like to strike from distance. You like to keep the guy away from you. You like to try to keep that fight in your range, but you're fighting against the Iron Turtle. Iron Turtle's going to match you blow for blow till he sees the easy slapjack. I think that the Iron Turtle takes Brad Tavares down after about 2.5 rounds of striking, slapjacks him to the ground, and gets a round 3 submission. Iron Turtle for the win.
Wild. Love it. Cody.
Yeah, I like the Iron Turtle too, but I just think that he jabs him up, leg kicks him, uses pressure, holds him up against the cage a little bit. Because like Tavares is pretty durable. He's only got one finish since like 2012 over Jocko, but then he's been finished a couple times, but he's also not been finished by some of the most dangerous people in the world, like Dricus and Israel Adesanya. He kind of got stopped by Silva. Fucking Gregory Rodriguez beat him down last fight, but them dudes are way different type of fighters than the Iron Turtle. But the Iron Turtle, he's also not he's dangerous against low level guys like Joseph Holmes and them, who he can take down and just submit, but you're not going to take down.
I forgot about that name.
And and then he throws that nice jab. He's got the nice leg kick. He's dangerous, like I said, to lower level guys, but I just don't think he'll be dangerous to Brad Tavares in this fight. Like, because I don't think he knocks him out. He doesn't really he beats you down with just volume instead of just like throwing. Sometimes he'll hit you with the jab 3 times and throw a nice little powerful right hand. But I think he gets it done. I think he gets it done by decision. In a fight, the first round will be really good because like Iron Turtle, what he does, I think that's probably why it's his name. He literally just comes forward pressure, jab you, and just let you hit him with like big ass shots. Like if you watch Duryev fight him, dude, Duryev was hitting him with big ass leg kicks, big ass shots, and Parks just throwing a jab, hit him with a leg kick, letting him wear himself out. And then once he wore himself out, he really comes in and starts beating him up. I don't expect Tavares to gas out that bad, but he does slow down, and that's why he loses most of his fights by decision. So like the first round will be pretty good, and Tavares might even win that round, just throwing heat, but then Park could take over, and I think he gets the decision win.
Which fight was it, guys, where Tavares got his nose broke so bad he looked from the
I think it was Dricus, when Dricus beat the shit out of him.
With the knee.
God, how do you come back from that? Do you think he's going to be still as durable?
Oh, is that the last one against Rodriguez?
Whew, I don't know.
Rodriguez beat the brakes off him, bro. But he's a savage,
but
dude.
that dude's a monster.
Savage. Like his ground and pound so savage. If he would just take everybody down, use his black belt and size, and punch their face off, he'd never get knocked out.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Derek, who do you like?
Well, both fighters are tough and durable. Brad's 2-3 in his last 5, but he's losing to some high level strikers. I lost a lot of confidence in Turtle's striking after watching him fight Muniz, but Tavares has a good shell. Turtle joke. There we go.
I got it.
And if he comes out aggressive like he did against RoboCop, I think he's got a clear path to victory, but I have no confidence that he will actually do that. Turtle's younger, more strikes landed per minute, also more takedowns, but Tavares has great takedown defense. So I'd be really looking at the over in this fight, and definitely I'm on Tavares by decision.
There we go. We got someone as well. I'm on Tavares as well.
Okay.
I was on Tavares when they were supposed to fight 2 or 3 months ago. I'm still on him again. It's just the takedown defense of Tavares. Now, if Tavares did not have good takedown defense, I'd be all over Park. Park's bread and butter is getting this fight to the mat. He does have good striking, don't get me wrong, but he is more of a wrestler, grappler guy, and he's dominating these guys that are lower level guys who don't have wrestling and grappling. Joseph Holmes is one. Dennis Tululian. And we have Albert Duraev. Even though Duraev does have good wrestling, but he has no gas, and he was able to submit him. And then he lost to Munez, which I also don't agree with. But I also don't agree with maybe Eric Anders. I think maybe Eric Anders won that fight. But so that's kind of a, you got it
right.
You get it back. So, but Tavares, man, he's fighting those powerful strikers, and that's why he's getting knocked out. Like Park isn't remotely close to any of those powerful strikers that Tavares is losing to, and that's his weakness. I personally think is very powerful strikers that can make it dirty. Park can't. He tried to make it dirty against Rodriguez, and Rodriguez was knocked him out. So I don't think that's his style. He wants to probably stay at range with his boxing. He does have a good jab, but Tavares has good striking. He's durable, and he's got good takedown defense. So I think this fight plays out on the feet majority of the time. It's going to be a very close one way or another. So give me Tavares to win. I think he's going to have maybe a little bit better moments, I think.
So
we'll see what
Blood Money MMA bets and Chef Mikey versus Derek and JK picks.
There we
the
go.
First showdown.
We're on the Iron Turtle, baby.
Tag team, baby.
Turtle time, baby.
But
turtle
if
time.
we're going to talk about bets, though, I love me some Tavares plus 3.5 at -165. I think that's fantastic. He wins one round for sure. I love the overs in this fight. You can pick either fighter by decision because I don't see a finish. Yeah, but there's spots to attack, but goes to decision for sure, I think, and the 3.5 for Tavares. I was on the 3.5 the first time and it got canceled and voided out. I'm on it again because I think it's going to happen. I think that's almost like a free 3.5, to be honest. There's not a lot in this card that are free, but there's always one. I think this is the one. Weirdly confident. Weirdly confident, if you say.
Strangely.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to bring this up. Walker's supposed to fight Bogdan Guskov. That's who it is.
He hits hard.
Yeah. He going to get knocked out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Walker is fighting CTE. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Guernica, what's up, man? Nice to finally meet you,
That's
Mikey.
our dude right there.
Howdy, Irishman.
Irishman. Yep. Catches some of the best fish in the game, dude.
We got
Trout he catches.
Jalal. I hope I said that right. Or Orlov. But yeah, I think he's rooting for Team Marov. So let's go. Let's go, Team Marov.
I'm right with us, man.
Yes, sir. Don't got a bet on this card. What's your guys' best bets? Ooh.
I like the Park Tavares over 2.5.
I like Tavares plus 3.5 spread.
It's a good bet.
Weirdly confident. There you go. What about you guys?
I like Rodriguez a lot.
It's like Tembo Garimbo to walk right through his opponent.
Tembo.
Good old Tembo.
Tembo.
What about you, Derek?
I got an almost max bet. Bad luck, Chuck. Tavares fight over 1.5. Team Marov to win.
Okay.
There you go. I like that too.
I like it.
Bunny Hunter with another donation. We appreciate you, my guy. I hate the Iron Turtle.
Donated just to try
dirty fighter.
I just wanted to make sure everybody's seen that shit.
I like him. He just has a style, and this is going to be a bad style matchup.
You have no respect.
No respect, thank you.
It's going to be back-to-back. You're going to get the Turtle and Taira to win the co-main and main event?
No, I'm fading both of them.
Sheesh.
Well, we'll get there because surprise. Whoops, spoiler alert.
That's racist, I think.
I'm not fading Taira.
I think that's racist, but I'm not sure. I don't know what the things are these days. But
Turtle fight is the easiest over 1.5. I agree. I like that a lot.
Like it, Mario.
For sure. I know it's like
Scotty
minus
Law.
500. Scotty Law. Yay, I'm here. Better late than never. Appreciate you coming out, my guy.
Scotty's been on the show too. So, well, he was on my show.
Yeah, I wasn't on my show.
Yeah, he was on the good one.
All right, we got main event time. If you're just joining us, please hit that like button for us on YouTube. All that good stuff. Leave some comments. Tell us your favorite fighters and your favorite bets in the. Looking up. Oh, there's a cat. It's not the black one. We're good.
I need you to hold that one for this one. I need Taira to.
He's sleeping right. I see him right here. He's sleeping like a freaking.
Pick him up when you're talking that Royval shit.
Yeah.
Brandon Royval versus Tatsuro Taira. Thank you very much. Thank you. Chef Mikey. Who do you like?
The voice sounding samurai.
Samurai.
So much beast in such a weak voice.
Yeah.
He's young.
I'm the best.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
You go, I kill everybody, but he does it all fucking high pitched. That doesn't sound right.
It's not intimidating.
No, he did his whole look.
He needs that full metal jacket talking too. You got to work on your war cry. Would you not? No, that ain't no war cry.
That ain't gonna work.
Who do you like, Mike?
Oh, in this.
Go ahead.
Oh,
this fight.
Okay, okay. All right, we got Tatsu Taira, who we've been watching for a long time. Super good at wrestling, super not good at striking, right? We've actually seen him pull guard once against the raw dog, Brandon Royval, who's absolutely 100% all the time. He's the Energizer Bunny. He's going to come out. He's going to do crazy shit. He's going to spin. He's going to throw wild strikes. He's going to do spinning back kicks. But the thing with Raw Dog is he gets hit clean. He's always in the way of shots. And when he gets on the ground, he accepts bottom position as well. I think Tatsu, coming off of a win to Alex Perez, didn't show us too much because of the injury, but I think that Brandon Royval is too reckless and too wild and too awesome. Let's just call it what it is. He's awesome. He's going to throw everything, the kitchen sink at you. He's going to give 100%. And, he slows down after a little while, but so does everybody. Tatsu, if he's worked on his striking at all, I think he wins this 9 out of 10 times. I think that Tatsu Taira, once he gets to the ground, as Royval absolutely will accept bottom position and try to fight from the bottom, I think that Tatsu locks him up in a fucking shoulder, one of those arm-shoulder triangles, and just cranks it up. I think it's going to be submission second round, guys.
Ooh. Bold. Derek.
Could happen.
Well, Royval's definitely he's got aggressive forward pressure like one of Johnny's cats, but Taira's seen that before. He can also get reckless at times, and that's really what Taira is going to be looking for. He's going to looking for that reckless moment so that he can snipe in. Taira fights at a much more regulated pace when standing, but that striking, it's continuously improving with him since he's such a young fighter. And I think he's going to come out and show some of the new things that he's learned. In the grappling department, they're both good, but Taira's definitely got an edge. I think it's going to be a close fight, but I'm predicting that Taira's sniping and grappling will give him the win. The algorithm's picking Taira, with largest factors influencing it being his younger age and the 2.35 takedown average versus a 40% takedown defense from Royval. So I got a big bet in on Taira.
Right on. Cody?
Yes, it's a great fight. It's like everything these guys said, man. Both these guys are elite. They're both good everywhere other than Royval's takedown defense. He looked a little better against Moreno last fight, but I feel like Moreno just did not fight. Like, dude, he looked terrible. He threw an overhand right, a left hook, and tried a couple crappy takedowns and then didn't even get control time. But Royval's good everywhere other than the takedown defense. He throws a ton of kicks, like Mikey said, ton of spinning shit. Like, he's dangerous. You've seen what he did to Kai Car France and just a couple other people. But then, go watch just go watch him versus Rodrigo Bontaran, who's to me is not Rogerio Bontaran. I think Rodrigo, one of them. anyway, he got took down and controlled most of that fight. And then finally in the third round, like he reversed and got on top and all that. But like, I didn't think he won that fight. He got completely out grappled there. He got completely out grappled against Pantoja. He got out grappled against Moreno the one time. He got out grappled versus Pantoja the first time. Like we've seen him get out grappled a bunch. I don't think Taira, like, I don't think he's going to slow down. Like this kid seems legit. He's got good striking, but he's not going to be as good as Royval, but he's got good defense and he's real technical. Like his hands are always up. He's throwing straight technical punches. He throws a nice head kick. And then he's got good grappling, you know, he's got real opportunistic grappling. He's a big kid for this 125-pound division, not as big as Royval, but bigger than what Royval's used to going against. And I just think that he's going to be able to stay safe, not get knocked out by Royval, strike with him pretty well. And I think he's going to land takedowns and get control time. Because like Taira, man, once he gets you down, you're not really getting back up too many times. Like he's got excellent control and he's got really good jiu-jitsu. I mean, he's like, not to say beating Vergara is the biggest thing, but finishing him's pretty good. You know what I mean? There's a lot of dudes, a lot of high level guys in the UFC that's fought him, haven't finished him, and Taira finished him pretty damn easy. Even like the Jesus Aguilar submission, that dude's great at jiu-jitsu. So he could catch something. I don't know if he's gonna. I'm gonna say Taira either by decision or maybe like a 4th or 5th round submission, because he could, man. If he takes Royval's back, like this kid's fucking special. I just see he's special, and I'm not gonna go against him. Like Royval's special too, but I've seen him get beat. I'm like, I'm just not going to go against this young phenom prospect, dude, until I see, you know, somebody actually beat him, because he's dominated pretty much everyone. The Perez fight was good, but you could tell he was getting ready for a 5-round fight. He struck a little bit in the first round, and when he started using his grappling in the second, it was over shortly after. I know he hurt his leg, but he hurt his leg because fucking Taira jumped up on his back.
Classic Perez fight.
Swept the other leg out. When you come down like that and hurt your leg,
classic
man,
Perez fight.
But give me Tatsuro, man. I ain't going against the kid yet.
Well, I'm gonna see my way out. I'm not even gonna tell you my guy's prediction. So hey, it was a good show. Yeah, I love me some Tatsuro. I don't get me wrong, but let's be honest, guys. This is a step up from Alex Perez, like a huge step up. I don't think Alex Perez is all that good. And if Royval fought Alex Perez right now, not including that injury that just happened, like Royval would win 100%. I think Royval is very dangerous. He's fought the top level guys. Like he's only 31 years old. He's in his prime, or 32. I'm sorry. He's still in his prime. Yes, he does have some flaws. He does have some, you know, sometimes he gets too aggressive. Sometimes he gets taken down a little too easy, but he does have good scrambles. He doesn't necessarily accept being on the bottom. I just think the one time where it kind of looks like it is against Pantoja, but Pantoja's grappling and top control is superb, and he just couldn't get up. But he was always working, like he was trying to get some reversals going. He was staying active. Like he's got cardio for 5 rounds, probably even 10 rounds. But Tatsuro, like I like his striking. It's improving. It's not great, but it's improving. Very good grappling and wrestling too. Sometimes though, like if you go back to the Charas fight, he can get rocked. Like he's very patient, but sometimes that could be to a fault. Like sometimes he's a little too patient, and that's what I'm thinking. Something. I'm not saying he can get like clipped and rocked and whatever, but Royval is very aggressive with his striking. He has those knees, the spinning elbows, all that good stuff like that. So maybe, you know, if Tatsuro, he probably wants to keep it a clean fight on the feet, but Royval wants to make it dirty, unpredictable. So that I think that could be an edge on the feet. But if Tatsuro does get those takedowns, he might be able to control Royval a little bit. But I'm going for Royval. This is just a big step up. Like, I got to see it. And like, I'm not off the train by any means, but this is a step up. It's like, I got to see it. Now, if he wins, great. And is he going to beat Pantoja? That's another thing. But yeah, I don't know. I might have to pick against Tatsuro if he does win again.
All right, guys. We're all on Taira. 1, 2, 3. Greatest of all time.
But let's be honest, guys. This line is crazy wide. Like, do you really think Royval should be plus 260, 250 right now? Like, do you think Taira wins 8 out of 10 times if they fought? Like, legit? Maybe more now. I don't know if that's the implied odds, whatever.
It's tough. It's tough.
Now, if you got Taira at like minus 175 when it first came out, cool. I'm okay with that. But now, if you're like jumping on late, I don't know. So give me Royval. I think this fight goes to decision, actually. And if there is a finish, I don't know. I kind of think Royval gets a sneaky sub. Maybe like a clubbing sub. Something like that. You don't know.
Maybe.
You've seen it. I've seen it before.
Maybe not. But maybe.
Maybe.
You
never know.
Most likely not.
Throwing it.
Hey, I can't blame you taking it. Yeah, that line's crazy. Like, even when I broke it down, like,
he's plus 250.
And he was minus like 180. You know, I'm like, I love Taira, but I don't know if I can actually pick him like that. And then now it's like, damn, dude. Like,
you know, a pick is different than the bet.
Yeah, minus 300 is just getting crazy, but I still think he wins. So.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you're a value boy, I mean, value is only good if you hit it.
What'd you call me?
I called you a value boy.
You better watch your mouth, Johnny K6. Last person I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that to me. Case of the
What's
Mondays.
up, Lauren? The over 1.5 in Royval fight safe? I think it is. I think it goes over 1.5.
Yeah, that's definitely a good possibility.
I think if there's going to be a finish, it's going to be around 3, 4, or 5. If there is a finish, Mikey just left. He's done.
Dipped out.
Yeah, we'll
bad
get
connection.
Bad
bad connection.
Let's see. J Ram, what's up, J Ram? Pull it in for me, May Rob. I'm guessing. All right, there we go.
Put it in,
whatever. Pull it in, whatever it is. This is new gen versus older gen.
Okay.
I think the little Japanese guy goes Daniel-san and that'd be wild. It could happen though.
Definitely.
Wait, was MMA? What's up? How'd y'all get Anthony Smith on the show? Who's Anthony Smith? Oh, Derek.
Mike.
Maybe Mike.
Anthony Smith has left the building.
Yeah. Narashi. Nice hat, Johnny K.
Yo.
Chicago Bears, baby. Tomorrow morning. Get ready. Put your bets in.
The
Bears money line. It's going to happen. What's up, Paku? Chur gang. Chur. Tafa to win.
Sure.
Totally agree.
Whoop.
La, 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 la. Let's see. We got Leo in here. What does Izzy think of Taira?
Yeah, I think I'm on Taira for sure.
Okay.
Decision, maybe submission.
Could happen.
I mean, I could see it. I just think I think Royval is more dangerous personally on the feet and maybe like a club and sub in a way.
Yep.
We'll see. You could do like a sneaky bet of like maybe Royval KO or Taira sub. That could maybe be a plus money. I don't know.
Right.
Let's see. J-Ram, I was asking for thoughts on my bet. I think I missed that. Let me look up. Oh, I'm thinking of putting 1K on Sharaf, yes or no. It's just so much unknown with that dude. I don't know.
Yeah, drop it down. Maybe 100.
Maybe 100. I mean, he's a big plus money. Yeah, I wouldn't go crazy. Maybe even throw KO in there. Sean by KO, you can get even more plus money and just throw like $100. I wouldn't waste 1,000 just in case. That's just me though. He just a lot of unknowns with that guy. Let's see. I like how confident Royval is. I like it. Johnny K on Royval. Yes, I am. The odds, I like it.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. It happens.
You're good, Mikey.
Free UFC bet picks. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us for a bit.
Let's go.
$100, yeah. Well, or $250. I don't know if I would throw 100,000 or not 100,000. 1,000
units
on that. But let's see. I think D-Rod looked pretty bad last fight, and Morono is going to look much better than he did last fight.
That's what Johnny's been saying all night, Free. All day.
You know what, Free? Just like 2 peas in the pod. Look at us. Who would have thought? I am fading D-Rod.
Easy.
That guy is old, injured. When's the last time he looked good?
Against Gastelum. He didn't look bad against
Gastelum.
Your boy lost against Nico Price, dog.
Nico Price is great. We just talked about how good he was, and he could win this fight against Temba Garimba.
Because Temba Garimba's not that good either.
Well, they all suck.
D-Rod, though, that dude's good. Yeah, they're all like 35.
1 unit is a nickel. Well, then you could throw 1,000 down.
That guy Panda you were talking about. 1 unit is a nickel.
Johnny the cat guy. Well, I'm more of a dog guy. My wife is the cat person here. There's 5 of them. Mm-hmm. So
he's petting them
right there.
I couldn't tell.
Well, yeah, because they're part of the family. I can't not.
I pet mine too, but I talk shit to him while I'm doing it. Like I threaten the little
There we
one all the
go.
time, man. He's 18. He's just you don't know what's going on, so I just got to threaten him all
Like
the
Most
time.
most
keep him on his
confident
toes.
prop. What do you guys like for the props?
Over 2.5 in the park fight.
Jaffa round 1 knockout.
I like. Let's go Chitty Bang Bang. Inside the distance. What's that? Is that plus money? I think it happens, but I like the over 1.5 in that fight too. Inside the distance plus 150. Let's do that. Just throwing it out there. Feeling it.
Dude, I'm so mad. I'm so mad that because this week for DraftKings freaking sucks, dude. I don't even have a legit DraftKings lineup in. Like what the one that I've been trying to look at it, but like Al Hassan falling off killed me.
Yep.
I still haven't got a good one yet, and they're gonna start.
Yep. But all right, that's all of the fights we went over. So appreciate everybody hanging out with us, all that good stuff. Let's go around the room. Let's let everybody know what you got going on, where they can find you if you like to. Derek, we'll start you off. You have some good stuff and interesting things going on. Tell everybody where you're at.
All right. Well, first I want to thank my buddies Leo and John for coming out and checking out the show for the first time. Thank you guys.
Yes,
if you want to find me, I am on Twitter at Derek Izzy, or you can check out my website at derekizzy.com. If you're on betmma.tips, I am Bad Luck Chuck.
Yep. And those links are just below in the description if you want to check that out. And Chef Mikey.
Hey, Chef Mikey.
Let everybody know who you are.
You can
Get a Twitter account. Get a Twitter account so everybody knows who you are.
Beg you, get a Twitter. I'll be your first follower.
Yeah. You can find me.
I'll be your 5th follower. How about that?
Chef Mikey MMA, baby. Cooking up the picks.
I just love hanging out with my boys, Cody.
Yes, sir.
From the very beginning, JK Picks, and now my new friend Derek. I run Cody's old Discord. Come by and say hi. Hey, love you guys.
Okay, it's not a black cat.
This is Trissy.
Hey, Trissy.
Look at the thing. Look.
Okay.
Whatever.
Good looking dude.
She crazy.
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
She looks like our fat orange cat, but that looked like a boy face. Trissy.
Well,
You said Trissy? Yeah. I used to have a friend named Tristan. I call him Sissy Trissy Pee Pants.
Ooh, that's a lot.
He's my friend. He's my friend, Tristan. Shout out Tristan.
Yes, sir. All right, we got the fights coming on. Definitely check out me and Cody on Wednesday night. If you don't already, we go live. We do our breakdowns as well together. I let Cody know that he's wrong a lot, so that's always fun.
And then I come back the next week and let him know how he's wrong.
Sometimes
the show just keeps going.
Sometimes, yeah. But good luck to everybody in their picks and their bets, all that good stuff. I hope you had fun. We'll see you next time. We're gonna have a next show on like Wednesday, and then
awesome. Those guys right there.
We appreciate you, Mikey.
Let's go. Dude, I can't wait. We're gonna do another show together with these dudes, with everybody. We're gonna bring a bunch of new people on.
For sure.
Good stuff.
Take care, guys. See you next time.
Thanks,
bye.
See you guys. Great show.